What up and welcome back to the Dirty Lounge, everyone. As always, I am your host, The Dirty Saiyan. If you are new to the channel, maybe smash that like button, post up in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, choosing all to be alerted to future content on the channel. All of these interactions help immensely for the YouTube algorithm purposes, and they're all greatly appreciated, guys. So just a quick note, I wanted to announce that I have officially joined up with a really great team of content creators on a new gaming channel called TenkaichiHQ. The link is going to be in the description below. Please go check it out and see what it's all about, and take a look and get to know some of our amazing content creators, and maybe go check out their channels as well. There is bound to be a lot of great content that you're going to like from our team, and after the video, maybe go check them out and hit them up. So today we finally have the second episode of the Dirty Lounge podcast with a special guest joining us for a bit of some fun speculation around the upcoming video and stuff set to release in just a few days. So let's roll that intro, put on our tinfoil hats to prepare for some Dragon Ball Legends theories, and let's go. Tonight it comes to life. What up and welcome everybody to the Dirty Lounge. With me here today I've got Reiken, and we are going to be going over just a few topics with Dragon Ball Legends. We're going to be mostly going over the upcoming videos and stuff, number 14. So what up, dude? How you doing?
Hey man, well guys, thanks for having me. I'm super excited, and wow, Dirty Lounge. That's really funny. That's pretty clever. Okay, am I the first guest in the Dirty Lounge, or is it still pretty clean?
You are the second podcast guest that we've had at the Dirty Lounge. The first was my man, the Soviet Super Saiyan Anatoly. But this is the second one, so we're a little bit more wise to how this all works now. All right, so first off, do you have any thoughts yourself on what they're gonna possibly be going over with this videos and stuff?
Honestly, there's these two twins. Are they twins? I mean, like, their faces look different, but they definitely look like they're sisters.
I was gonna say, I feel like they're just content creators that maybe look like they could be friends or sisters, or I don't know, but
I think they definitely.
I have no idea who they are.
Same.
Yeah,
but look at their nose. Okay, I mean their faces look different, but look at their mouth, their teeth, their nose. It's very, very similar. The eyes as well. I'm pretty convinced they're somewhat related, but I'm not sure because I have no idea who they are as well.
Yeah, I myself as well. I don't have any clue who these people are. So my idea, though, every single one of these video and stuff things that we've come across, it's always been either Toshi by himself or with some of the Legends dev crew, and it's all guys. So this is the first time we're seeing females being guests on the show.
Yeah, man. We're all for diversity in here, even in the Legends community. You can be boy, girl, gay, straight, whatever, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't believe the haters out there. So my idea, for the most part, and I've seen a lot of people say this on Twitter and whatnot as well. I think the fact that these are the first female guests, I feel like it's a hint in and of itself to where we're going to be seeing a female character,
exactly,
possibly an assist card, such as like a Kale and Caulifla. To go even further into that, there's some aspects that I think that they could possibly do with that, but I wanted to get your thoughts on it first.
They didn't really give us much hints aside from them saying the new character is different from the usual. It might, right. I mean, my guess is exactly what you're thinking. They haven't yet had a transforming character, like a fusion transforming character, and
exactly,
possibly they might fuse into a Kefla. So that's what I was reading everyone's tweets, everyone's post on Instagram saying it's Kefla, and I didn't know why, but once I saw the picture of these two girls, that kind of convinced me that it's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, just looking historically, they're very particular in what they release, and usually there's a hint somewhere in what they're releasing, for whether it be videos or a tweet or whatever
Exactly.
it is.
And,
There's always some little nugget of like a hint at what's going to happen in the future, and I think this might be a very big one.
yeah, I mean, like, well, basically, like I said, there's really nothing here, and the only thing that really is unique, that or like a possible clue, are these two girls that we have no idea who they are. If they are, wait, Kill and Colifia, they're not related, aren't they?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're not related, but they're really close, almost to the point that they're sisters. And that's what I'm seeing from these two. They look like sisters, but if I get it wrong, then I apologize if I get that wrong. But that's my guess for the new unit.
I think as far as like mechanics go, they have tons of options they could do. I mean, they could do it to where like not only just like the transformation aspect, they can make it a true assist card, like a dual unit
an
card, as
actual
opposed
dual unit.
right. So let's say you pop your green card and you switch from Kale to Caulifla and your color changes or something like that.
Oh
You
my
could
God,
use a
that would
mechanic like
be-
that.
That would be so broken, and that would be so interesting to see how it would turn out. Because Legends has been going really crazy on the different character concepts lately. Like UI Goku has his own Vanishing Gauge. You have tons of assist units. We also have revival units. So they're really going all out in terms of
Yeah.
right.
I agree.
Unique characters.
They've been doing really well with the ingenuity
Super interesting.
in their newer units lately. Going back, starting with UI, really the extra vanishing gauges was just a huge
it
game
was
changer. I think for
mind-blowing.
the whole game.
It was mind
Yeah.
blowing.
Uh,
And I was really depressed because I didn't pull UI Goku, and the fact, like, what the hell? I think that was that's the thing that made me the most excited. Like, this guy has his own freaking Vanishing Gauge on the UI.
yeah.
And it sucks because, like, I didn't pull him.
I actually got lucky on that banner. I think I put in like maybe 6,000 or 8,000 CCs on the banner
Oh,
in
man.
December, and I got one copy of him
Oh,
on
man.
my main account, which I was like, yes. But the problem is, like, I have better teams for him on my alt account, so it was a blessing, and at the same time I was kind of upset because I wanted him on the other account.
Right.
But that's fine. Hey, I'll take what I can get, because eventually, you're gonna end up pulling all the units at some point for the most part. It just takes
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah.
Patience. If you're not a big, huge whale like most of us aren't, patience in this game is key,
get him
because
eventually.
you're just gonna get yourself upset if you're thinking you're gonna get every single character right off their banner. It's not reasonable.
Yeah, guys, it's only possible to pull all the units if you have godlike luck, if you pray to God a lot and he gives you all the good units. Or the other option is you just gotta, spend a lot of money in the game to obtain these characters. So yeah, I spent 20.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going off topic here, but I spent over 20,000 crystals, didn't pull a single UI, pulled different units. Yeah, it is what it is.
That was my luck on Broly, trying to get the LF Broly. I got one copy of Gogeta on the alt account,
That's not
which is great because that's my main fusions team. So great for that. But I really wanted that Broly because I love his play mechanics.
He's so cool.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't get him, unfortunately, and I ended up spending probably around 20,000 crystals. So I felt kind of put out about that. I was like, "Come on, man!" So here's another. Actually, I wanted to go off topic just real quick. How are we almost 3 years into this game and we do not have a pity system yet?
I know.
Every gacha game. Every gacha game has a pity system where you spend so many crystals or your whatever in-game currency, and you're guaranteed that unit that you didn't get. I mean, like, it's going to incentivize people to pull on the banners. They're going to want to because they know they're going to get at least one copy of that one unit they're looking for.
Let's be honest, guys. The only super whale that would spend tons of money, even with the pity system, is probably just Goresh. The rest of us, who
Yeah, no,
aren't rich.
you get folks like Nolar and Goresh and who else? Truth and all them. They're gonna pull every unit, and some of them are gonna get all of them to 14 stars. So it's just gonna happen.
And honestly, it's fine with me because they spend so much money. I feel like crap, like he spends so much money. I don't care if he's responsible with it or not, but he deserves it, spending that much money, and that's just supporting the game. So I definitely support a pity system, although that's more to pay to win, side.
Yeah.
But I feel like for free to play players who really want the unit, like we could also appreciate having that.
I honestly I think people give whales too much of a hard time. Yeah, it's annoying when you have to face a bunch of whaled out teams in PvP and stuff like that. But you have to look at it in the bigger perspective: is they're keeping the lights on for the game. The game is up, and they're giving us content and new characters and all this stuff, and that we enjoy because they're spending that money.
Yeah, guys. So I mean,
without whales, we don't have this.
Exactly, guys. So we need to start appreciating the whales more. And someone like me who spends only like $20 a month on the game, I feel like even that is a contribution to the team. I mean, you could really see it. Like Legends is bringing out like amazing units. The Ultra Goku, they didn't have to make something as dope as that, right? But it exists. Like, what the hell? And it's free.
Yeah, and I think they said the Ultra characters take about 6 months to create. So that's a lot of time and effort put into one character that they really didn't have to do that. I mean, they could have just stuck with the formula they've already got.
Yeah, I mean, they make enough money with Zenkai. Anyways, we're off topic.
Oh, right.
Let's continue.
Yeah, let's get back. So yeah, back to the point of the mechanics that they could be using. So I was saying that they could utilize like a green card switch. So you go from one character to the other. Their kits can be different. Like they can have specific things to them that the other unit on the Switch doesn't have.
Right.
So one could be blast, one could be strike, one can have a cover change, the other one can't. Just certain aspects like that. There's so many things they could do to make this a unique. Honestly, I think if they did that, they would get a lot of hype because it's a brand new functioning mechanic in the game.
Brand new mechanic.
And we see whenever new mechanics come out, they typically get a lot of people hype about it. Look at Cell, Revival Cell.
Oh, he's my favorite unit.
Everybody wants Revival Cell because he's so good. Yeah, he's so good
and he's so cool.
Yeah, right. And then I mean UI, obviously everybody wanted to get UI because he runs on God Key. God Key's always going to be good. He runs on some Family and Saiyans. Those are always going to be good for the most part. When they implement new and interesting techniques and features into the game, people get hype and they want to play more and they want to spend more money, and that's how you make a successful game.
Yeah, right, guys. So it's a big deal for units like this, and the fact that he's saying the new character is different from usual, so it's basically an obvious hint that we're getting a character just like this. And I just remembered that we also had Launch, whose green card got away. It's like I was hoping she would switch.
It gives you a free. It basically gives you a free switch. So if you've used all your switch outs and you're waiting on timer counts, and you hit that green card, you just got a free switch.
But
so cool.
That's a new mechanic as well. Like you like I'm gonna get out of here. I don't even need to switch. I could switch out or I could press my green card. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like what they could do is they could have just one element for, let's say, for this dual unit. They can have just one element that would work, but it would be interesting if they had two elements, and that wouldn't be broken because let's say if we switched using, I don't know, a green card or a purple card, whatever it may be, then we can just switch. It's like, oh god, he's changing elements, I better switch in here.
They can also kind of nerf that in specific ways to where it's not it's not absolutely broken.
Right.
So say you use your card and you switch in, it can automatically remove your vanish gauge.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I think that would be a balanced way of doing something like that, where you're not going to get a completely busted brand new unit that like everybody, hardly anybody has, so people who do have it are going to have a huge advantage.
Yeah.
But just little things like that make it very interesting. They can obviously keep it to one element, but then they could do something like where you're you transform on death. Maybe they've already showed us that they're going to do more revival type units with the newest blue Goku.
Yeah, if they take away something from it, give a disadvantage like removing vanish gauge, honestly that's good enough actually for people to not abuse the new mechanic. Things like that would be fine.
And honestly, even if they didn't, I look at it like this: maybe they screw up on the character on this brand new function or whatever it is they're releasing. But if we look, they change it up, they learn from their mistakes, and they release something different. Like Cell, I feel like as good as he is, they actually made him really tame with his stats because they didn't want him to be broken specifically
they got
in case they screwed it up.
But I felt like
they did a great job, because if they would have made him, I think, any stronger, like he would have been top meta for a while.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he would have been hard to counter.
I can vouch for that claim because I'm a region main, and Cell is great. He's amazing, and the fact that you have 2 health bars, I usually just let him sacrifice him to take the Rising Rush, but he's still a pretty balanced unit. He's a pretty surprisingly, like, he's super good, right? He's super good even before transforming, but he's also quite a balanced unit. So yeah, they did a very good job.
Once you transform and you get your revival off on Cell, his damage and everything goes to a whole new level.
Then he goes in.
He's an exceptional unit. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. But my whole point really is just, even if they screw up with this character, I don't want everybody to feel, be up in arms and like, shouting at Legends like you totally screwed this up, because look, it's a new mechanic, whatever they're doing. So they're going to have to play it by ear sometimes. They're not going to come across every situation during their own playtesting to where they're going to realize that they missed something. You know what I mean? Okay, so just moving on a little bit. They've also put this out on their Legends tweet. It says, make sure to take a closer look. And they've got a picture of Omega Shenron here. This is really contradictory to what we were saying earlier. I mean, if this has anything to do with the new unit that they're going to release, man, I don't even know where to start with this one, to be honest. They're hinting at something in this actual like thumbnail looking thing.
Okay, I mean, obviously it's a GT related, but I don't think it's a Zenkai, because like they usually don't make any mysteries or puzzles for upcoming Zenkais, really. Yeah, I think it's something related to GT, and it is possible this is hinting to the 3rd anniversary, or it may be hinting
second
to the
anniversary, maybe. I think it could be calling back to the 2nd anniversary, since it was a GT. It was half of it was GT themed on the banners. They could be doing GT as the main theme this year, which is what my hope is, because again, I love GT. I used to main GT when they first came out. I love the team.
The team. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We can move on here. So it basically says here DBL dash, and the most convincing theory I saw was from DB Zoom, where he said a free-to-play unit has that particular dash, but I don't remember. I think all units have it, or is it just the free-to-play units?
You know what? I don't know if you wanna head to the dbz.space/legends.
Okay, so this guy is he considered free-to-play? Let's look at him later. Let's check out.
Yeah, I would say let's stick with the normal units for the moment, just because the UL is so new. He could be very different than the others.
Here. So you can see here, there's no dash. No
dash. So the free-to-play players, I think, do have the dash then.
Let's see.
So it is hinting at a free-to-play.
Maybe. Let's find the free-to-play units first.
Goku, the Coat Vegeta.
Oh, there you go. There
it is. One. Okay, so it's pretty much guaranteed we're going to be getting a free new unit.
That's GT.
And it's GT themed, which is awesome. I'm always looking for new units. Who that could be? I mean, it's got Omega Shenron on there, so maybe they're hinting at it's going to be a Shadow Dragon.
This guy has a dash. This is Strike 2.
I mean, I would love to see like a Nova Shenron, personally. We've already got Sin, Shenron, and Omega. I don't think we need another new one just yet. I would love to see like somebody like the Nova Shenron come through for us. That would be interesting.
Strike 3. Okay, he has a dash.
Yeah.
Yo, DB Zoom is really.
He's on point. He got
point.
it. I wouldn't have never seen that little because it's really faded and it's like in the background by his fist.
And Bulma Youth also has a dash. Let's look at
so
one more character to confirm this is not a free-to-play character. He doesn't have a dash. Okay, then it's
we're confirmed. We're confirmed on it for sure.
Yeah. We're getting a free-to-play unit, GT related.
Now I've had a lot of people saying like well, I've seen a couple people at least on say like Twitter say like, oh, okay, well the new unit they're hinting at is going to be different, but it's going to be a free to play unit because of this tweet. There is nothing stating that they can't do both, guys.
No, yeah, exactly.
they can absolutely do both. It's not like a one or another thing.
I mean,
where it has to be this or that. I feel like if they want to get GT prepared enough for the anniversary, they're gonna have to ramp up what they're releasing up until that point.
Right.
So they're gonna have to do a Zenkai, maybe 2. They're gonna have to release one unit, maybe 2, and they're probably gonna have to release at least 2 units for GT on the banner itself for the anniversary.
Yeah.
If that's going to be the plan, because otherwise they're not going to make it good enough to be meta relevant. But yeah, other than that, man, I don't really have anything. Is there anything else that you wanted to add before we wrap this up?
I think we're good for this podcast. Thank you again so much for having me. I enjoyed my time here in the Dirty Lounge. It's not as dirty as I expected. I was expecting more swear words.
It's more a mental state. It's more a mental state than it is a physical one, man.
Oh, I see.
But anyways, man, it was really good having you on. Glad to meet you for the first time. This has been really fun. But other than that, guys, this is going to do it for this podcast. But thank you so much for joining us here today at the Dirty Lounge Podcast, Episode 2. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also be sure to go check out Reiken's channel, as well as our parent gaming channel, TenkaichiHQ. The links for both will be in the description below. With that, you guys be safe. Have a great week, and we'll catch you in the next one, fam. Peace.
Bye, guys.